Yeah, Risu's fine. Oh, and Risu. Now if I remember who he is. Oh man, we get some kind of like memory ID here. But he already named Risu though, so that always has to transform. Oh, he leaves out his weird lizard body. My name is Risu. Here we go. Wait, the body we saw? Wait, what? I'm gonna tell you some kind of mental breakdown. It's like the open, I like this, like the open scene. Yeah, and he remembers inside of him. Caiman is actually Aikawa, right? He's not Risu. And I was saying that before too, not it was Aikawa saying, but he was not Risu. I was saying that the first instance, I don't know if it's kind of weird to me. And now, when he remembers Risu, you see this whole thing coming out of his body again, right? And he looks like Aikawa, right? Bam, baby, we're back! We're on the craze as all time. This anime is definitely up there in really weird psychedelic show. No, everything is crazy. The main character is weird. Like, my favorite scene is one when he kills the cab driver, right? So on this flying carpet thing, he's like, alright, I have no money for that. And he just stabs the guy and takes the carpet and they crash. And he's like, it's crazy. And it's very, very weird. So I'm happy it's finally back. And 3 episodes, guys. So I'm doing all 3 today. I'm doing 1 to 3. And I don't know if it's going to be like 4 to 6 next week. I have no idea. So the whole JoJo thing, right? What I read is like 1 per week after this. Maybe that's true. I have zero trust in Netflix. I prefer, of course, 1 episode at a time per week. But anyway, let's start. Here we go, starting. It's just weird immediately. This anime is a freak show as always, right? It is, yeah. So the 2 guys. But like I said, we do all 3, right? I'm not gonna bother doing 3 separate videos. Might be more views for that, but who cares? I think it's too spamming. I feel it's released all the same time. Yeah, so it's always like it's weird, like a zombie or something. You have to remember too that this anime, suddenly 1 episode can be about one of the bad guys, like Noi or whatever. You have 3 episodes, right? So you never know. Maybe it means Caiman. Maybe they place in, maybe. So you got like a tongue, right? Like a snake. Kluven tunga, that's called Swedish. You're a liar. It's also a yeah. So it's like an English, right? For snakes, they have the thing, right? So it's got kluven tunga Swedish. It's also an idiom then for being a liar or a traitor, yeah. So like a snake, right? So it's like an English, yeah. Oh, he's like a snake, yeah. So in Swedish, you don't call them orm, you call them you refer to the tongue instead. Talking about having a split tongue, and that's like only bad people have a split tongue, right? That's what they are in Swedish. Okay, we can pay. Hell is hard, man. Almost broke my market there. She's too tough though. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, he doesn't have to pay for it. He's managed to get past through it. But this guy might be the one that has his head right. That's how it seems. Yeah, it's kind of who's my head kind of thing, right? Exactly, who's my head? Think about it. He's the one that might be the real head, right? But there's this guy with the mask. He might be the real head. He's like hiding his head, right? Yeah, who's this guy underneath the mask then? He's like, oh, he's just pretending to. He's not the opening, yeah. So, of course, opening, I already read that, of course, last week. I actually really like this song. This is what I'm opening to do immediately. Yeah, I love this new song. And great visuals. Go to hell, it's a rave party. This course. So then, it's so far that's my favorite opening song, maybe. Here is a better opening, I think, easily from a visual standpoint, but the opening is crazy. But from a song style, I might make my favorite from maybe. What's the Ja, this part is the best part. Fast into hell, yeah. Yeah, this part is amazing. It's like rave party. Yeah, but I heard this is supposed to be an actual part. Yeah, people, this is an actual part in the story. I hope so. Hope people should troll me. I hope it is an actual part in the storyline when you get to hell and it's like a rape party. It better be an actual rape party. That's I'm disappointed, guys. Because there was like several comments in my video saying that this is an actual scene later. In maybe episode, I don't know what episode 5 or something. It better be that. It better be that. Else I'd be so devastated if hell is an actual. If you don't have an actual rave part in hell, man, I really want that now. I want that. I need it. Jesus Christ, guys. I need my party, man. Oh, he's about lift. That's nice of him. Thought they were gonna fight first. He was so angry at him. He's like, oh, here's we live. Okay, gives him a ride home or something. This is where we hang out, bro. Okay, no lights during the day. It's really hard to see anything. But it's hard, I mean, yeah, it's hard in the anime too, guys. So it's like, okay. The best thing is sitting in the darkness for some reason. Yeah, but not be there. Yeah, who killed me exactly? Ah, you're alive. He's like, well, you're not dead. Oh, okay, yeah, it's resurrected. It's like, you clearly alive. So I'm revived. It's like, I see. Yeah, cross-eyed man. Yeah, it's kind of like them. But these guys are like... Yeah. Why did they bring him there for then? If he's like... Yeah, I don't know why he brought him there. He helps him? I don't know. The newspaper collector? This anime is so he's like, he's a newspaper. We have to throw newspapers at him or something. It's like, what? Here comes the... This is how hell is, man. Oh no, we have to give him our newspapers. He's just like, who cares? This is hell. What are you guys doing? And you cannot even be Latin here, apparently. This anime is so weird. They're like, we have to throw him the newspapers. It's like, what? But maybe they die otherwise. Maybe the Satan come and eats them or something. I don't know. That is so strange. There's like some rules. Like, no, you have to give them the newspaper or else, man. Or else you're screwed something. Okay, so they finally throw the light for him. Yeah, dog got cross eyes thing. Man, they get some weird reading or something. Got bee eyes. Yeah, to the boss. He's like, I don't want to be here. It's like, maybe it's staying. Yeah, you get the food though. You can stay but get the food. Yeah, it's like, man, it's so weird anime. I still have no. She's back. Crazy girl number 1. Ibisu-chan. Yeah, she's a mermaid now. Yeah, so of course Ibisu, of course, the craziest character ever in anime. This anime is mentally nuts. I love Ibisu, man. So she's in a mermaid now or something. She's like, I'm a mermaid this week. Yeah, this is how she is, man. This episode, I'm a mermaid or something. Yes, big boss. Okay. You're like, what is happening? Oh, another mermaid. He has like a mermaid bar, I guess, this place. Yeah, like a beast stand there. But it's like, I am working! She's just the most nut. I mean, Risu is clearly the best character. The weird, yeah, weird. It's kind of weirdo, man. But I love his anime. She's yeah, the kind of course is there. But I like how we see Bisu in the background all the time doing like weird stuff in the background, a mermaid outfit. I love it, Bisu. She's so stupid character. And now she's like, hey, bossy! He's just like, yeah, why are you... So, but I just love the whole thing, you know, like he's, you know, they have a discussion. She's in the background, like, she's like, oh, I'm working. Oh, and now she's doing some hot spice stuff. Jesus Christ. Weird, goddamn weird though. Goddamn weirdo, man. But yeah. Yeah, so what is this? The Dokaido weird clone thing or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, this is like girlfriend with Dokaido style. Yeah, he's like... Dokaido's kind of weird, yeah. Yeah, this is some kind of weird what's happening here. Yeah, her personality's been destroyed, or it's a clone or something. Yeah, there. But they baked her. Yeah, I mean, they baked her so. Yeah, so they're going to tell Caiman, right, that she's taken by the magic and so on. But yeah, I don't know where he is. Wait, my wife? I heard this guy has a bad. So I bet where the Bisu. I love it. More the Bisu. She loves her job. She's a great waitress. I love it. Yeah, she's like, she takes it very, very. Noise, muscle waifu, man. He's like, yeah, that's what I like with you, Noi. You just wanna fight stuff. She's like, yeah, let's go and fight them, senpai. Yeah, 666, that's good, yeah, but yeah, a lot of Noi is like, yeah, I just wanna fight them. I heard his wife is badass. He's a fun with that. He goes some hot wife for me. He goes like a demon hot wife, something, dragon wife, something like that. Come on, get to the wife. His wife is like a dragon or something. 25 years? What? What? Did she dump you? No, she might be dead. What? He's like, let's go to my wife. I haven't seen my wife 25 years. What? That is so weird. Yeah, she connects bodies something. She's doing something weird out here. She has like some kind of science hole out here. Yeah, it's like some She has like, maybe this is how it's supposed to look. He's like, it is weird. This lacking some heads. Yeah, they're weird. It's not weird because it's a bunch of like some horror match. He's like, no, that's normal. Oh, he goes his wife, I guess. He goes the waifu. No, there's more than one guy. It's the same house, I guess. Are they living at? Or are they living in? No, I think it was earlier. Or the Tanga. Okay, it's a horror guy. Okay, he might be in the wrong house. Oh, yeah, he's like, oh, I think he went to the wrong house. He was lost or something? Maybe he drove to the wrong house. Like, what with my wife? Yeah, this is the weirdest anime ever. Like, I have no idea if he's just stupid. Because he wasn't shocked that his wife's house is filled with, like, horror match and stuff. That is, like, weird mirrors and bodies and so. He's like, yeah, it's fine. That's how it is. That didn't seem to be a problem for him. So, you know how it is, this anime. It's so weird. He got the bug spray. No, the bug spray. No, he got bug spray. No. Yeah, he's like a horror guy now. Yeah, there's Steven now. I did really enjoy playing the game though. You know, if you've seen, I streamed the game because it was new and yeah, I did really enjoy it. Hiding in the freezer. Now this is a horror game. Yeah, definitely. He's hiding them in the freezer. It's like a good. Here's Johnny, of course. Yeah, he's not in the horror. Here's the Johnny thing. Let me get a little brighter. Sorry about that. But yeah, the anime is very dark. This is very much a horror game. He did the Johnny thing. It's Johnny opened up the door and so on, right? So it's very much a horror. It's the right house though. It's the waifu! He is my wife's house. Yeah, that's the wife, of course. Yeah, Haru is his wife then. Okay, yeah. She's not a human though. She's something crazy. She's like a sorcerer, dragon, wizard lady or something. Queen of the undead. I don't know. She's like a. Yeah, this is. Yeah, what happened to my wife's? But I like it if I wasn't short for it. Like, maybe it's the wrong house. The anime is so weird. At first he was like, huh, maybe she believes in another house next door. But then he went with the photo of his wife. He's like, wait, it is my house. How is this guy so stupid? It's like, wait, it is my house. Yeah, and he of course can't handle the bug spray. I'm gonna kill Jason. No! He probably laughed though. He flew out the window though. Maybe it's Caiman's baby. There might have been, yeah. No, it's Noi. Oh, it's Noi, yeah, okay. Yeah. Muscular lady, so yeah, she's like, she's of course a muscular, she's very muscular, strong, right? So, yeah. Yeah, like, that bug is kind of my friend or something. I like how she explained it like that bug is a friend of my friend, so I gotta save it. Yeah, no, it's like, you know what? That bug is kind of like somewhat my friend, I guess. So I guess I'm saving it. So yeah, she wants to fight him. She's last fighting. Yeah, she's last fighting, right? So she's like, yeah, let's go then. Typical Neumann. She's like, I wanna fight you guys. Yeah. He's like, yes, but too fun. Yeah. He's like, hey, you're my brother. What annoying basically is explaining it like, well, I mean, you know, we're kind of friends with that bug, so. Well, I guess she actually owned her. Off-screen it though, kind of lame. He kind of off-screen her. Yeah, and of course I was like, I will kill her if you get close. I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, she's dancing in stress. I'm surprised she lost though. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed off-screen her death though. But of course Shin is gonna save him now. He's like way stronger than her though. Oh, but he can probably. I don't know. His power level is pretty high, but it's hard to understand sometimes how strong he is though. There's no way he falls down here. Yeah, exactly. I rather die than fire. He wouldn't let them. She wouldn't let them. Yeah, she's like, don't take damage from me, exactly. He's too a nice guy, shit. He's too a nice guy. He's like, I'm a senpai here. I have to die for my kohai. You know, I respect the. It's my duty as a senpai, right, to protect her. I don't think they will die though. I mean, yes, they can of course be resurrected, but I mean, he can of course revive them later, I suppose. But they are. I feel they're too important for the anime. They're like. They're kind of like secondary main characters, right? They're not Caiman, the Kaido, but we follow them too much. I think to them dying here. Hey, yeah, of course he gets up again. Yeah, he can't die from that. It's almost like he tried to die on purpose. Like, I'm tired of being alive, but no, of course his heart is. But yeah, I mean, no, maybe his wife probably says no. His wife say, "Where's the wife? Come on, where's the wife?" Shin saves him.
カスカルさん無事か
シンくん
Shin-kun.
助けに来てくれたんだね
危ねえから下がっ
I
てな
guess like, wait, what about my wife? Is his wife saving him? Yeah, he's like, I'm quite injured. He's like, yeah, I can barely see anything. He's like, yeah, I can barely stand up. So, but it's like no, I said earlier though. We can't have friends though. So yeah, we can friend these guys. Yeah, but this guy looks pretty stupid though. He's like some crazy zombie dude, basically. Yeah, he looks kind of weak, right? Yeah, just grabs him. But it's kind of like Shin said, right? This guy is. Oh, he can't use magic? But this guy can like turn off magic? Oh, man. That guy can somehow turn off magic or something? So he actually is way more stronger? We press out to defeat sorcerers. What? He can like. Yeah, I feel like Naruto. I stab you in the chakra weak point. We have that? What? Is that a thing for me? I like it as if he knows it himself. Oh, I'm gonna go back a bit. That's interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. So he gets stabbed right by him. Now he suddenly can't use magic. And now he's like, well, yeah, he stabbed you in the sorcery point. He sounds a lot like Naruto. He's like, yeah, he stabbed you in the chakra point. He's like, wait, what? That's a thing for me? And then, yeah, he can't release his magic. So it's exactly like the whole idea that you have like some kind of pulse in your body, right? And then, yeah, you have to like be able to use that too. Use your magic. It's like, yeah, you can't use magic now. It's like, what? But yeah, I can't use the magic. Well, I guess anyone can do this then. Because it's not about him having an ability. He aims at a specific place though. Yeah. So anyone that aims at that, hit that spot will be able to turn off magic, right? But this guy is like, yeah, he's the weak spots.
なんだよ
He's like, no one told me about that. I've been a sorcerer for years. But yeah, they have this smoke thing, so yeah. Okay, so if you aim at that one, they can't use magic. If they hit it, yeah, I guess it had to beat Noi as well then by hitting her. Yeah, she's too proud of her. Yeah, I guess Noi also got hit in that point immediately. He's like a Darkel basically, but he's like P3 as well. Okay, here we go. Kaiser level better now. Yeah, Mappa, not as high body as Kaiser. But still, you know, still pretty good. Yeah, still pretty good. Yeah, I mean, this still actually still pretty good. I mean, to be fair, right? It's like CGI and a bit so, but yeah. It's not a Utah fight, but I think it's fairly good. Honestly. Oh, he pukes blood at him. Also a strategy, yeah. Also a strategy. But maybe he can use sorcery man again now if he kind of cleanses his kidney or whatever. If you assume it's like an organ that you kind of have. Yeah, maybe he's better now then if he kind of, you know. Yeah, maybe. But he's probably dead now. Yeah, this guy's out now, man. Yeah, then he breaks his arm or something. So he's clearly out now. Yeah, of course. Huh. Headbutts him, okay. Nice. Dansskalle, as we call it. Yeah, that is a goo or something. Wait, what's that thing? It's like a tiny little... What? He became like a tiny little purple guy? Wait, so it's like a tiny little demon inside his brain or something? So it was like a tiny little thing inside his brain? It was like an imp inside his brain or something. Yeah, his heart kind of restarted itself. He's like, I'm trained a lot too. He's like, yeah, I also trained. He's like, yeah, what about your head? I guess I didn't think about it. Yeah, of course. Like, comedically super rainbow. It's so stupid. He's like, yeah, he didn't think about it. Of course. He was like, wait, what's that in your head? It's like, oh no, and it's like a rainbow and he puts it out, of course. Oh, that was silly. His wife? His wife is like a hot dragon or something. He looks older now. Why he's older in this? I'm a doctor. Because his wife is supposed to be some. Yeah, is she? Haru. Yeah, my name is Haru. I wanna say Haru, man. She's supposed to be the hottest character. I heard people told me she's the hottest character in the anime. So he has his wife's name or something. Her name was Kasukabe. Right? That's her. Haru, yeah. But it's been since 25 years too. It's like, why has he met his wife in 25 years for? He has this cool, like, waifu, and he hasn't seen her in years, and maybe forgot about her. It is weird. But the anime is so crazy, so I say, maybe something else. He looks younger now, so maybe it's mom or something, I don't know. Yeah, it looks super weird. Maybe it is actually his mother he remembers or something, he's confused, or I don't know. His sister, I don't know, he seems weird. Because he definitely looks younger now. Right? Who else was meeting her? He is like some of the I don't know, it's weird. But okay, episode 2. So let's do a quick review. The quick review, guys, right? With this episode. So, yeah, we didn't even see the main character, Caiman, right? And Nikaido was kidnapped. So, I'm trying to communicate with her. This episode, I think it was more about him and his weird wife, yeah. And it seems really strange. I was very... He didn't look the same person, right? He was 20 years older in the flashback. That was so strange. His head injury made him remember his wife, and then he's like 20 years older in the flashback. Like, how can that be? So maybe it isn't his wife. He looks way too young, right? So maybe he has some wrong memories. He's like, I haven't seen keep saying my wife, but in 25 years. What if he actually has his parents' memories? So he's like, oh, I used to live somewhere in the house over there with this woman called Haru, right? Maybe that's... I was throwing out. I feel like he was like, why is he younger now? Or maybe he's because he's reborn or something. I don't know. But, yeah, as earlier, I've been spoiled that she's supposed to be something else. And she's like super hot. She's like a dragon waifu or something like that. And she's supposed to be the hottest female character in anime. So I want to see more of her. Hope she gets more next episode then. Teasing with her, right? Otherwise, yeah, I mean, the anime is crazy. It's back in the weirdness. It basically was hilarious. It basically like, yeah, shaking it, it burned me the outfit. The anime is so weird. That's happening. This is weird, like horror mansion they enter. And I like how he doesn't really care about it. He's like, it was more heads ahead last time. This anime is so weird. It's like, normally, right, when a character walks into Resident Evil, right? Normally when a character opens the door and suddenly like, oh, there's a horror game now. They'll be like, oh, shit. He's like, last time it was more skeletons in the closet. He's just like confused by it, like, And the comedy is always, this anime is so weird, right? And he's, when they're attacked by these guys in the house, right? He's like, maybe we took the wrong house. Like, what? It's like, yeah. No, think about it. This is 11th, right? I think we live at 13. So my wife is actually in that house over there. And they're like, what? Right? That feeling. Then of course, 10 minutes, then he finds the photo. It's like, wait, actually, is this 13? So that's some weird anime too. The comedy is just so weird. Yeah, it's like, oh, actually, maybe I was living in the 13. It is very, very strange. But, that being said, maybe it wasn't just for comedic laughter, right? So, maybe it wasn't comedic laughter. Maybe it also was, I'm thinking that him not remembering exactly where him and his wife lived, or him being like unsure if he lives with his wife or something, or how she met her. Maybe that is his has false memories like that. So maybe his whole joke about not knowing actually if it was her house or something, and then changing his mind where they used to live or something. Maybe that is actually because he doesn't know, right? the whole thing is very strange. He hasn't seen his wife in 25 years, so there's obviously a mystery here what's happening with his waifu. But anyway, next episode, so episode 2. Yes, here we go.
毒が
This is back to that weird house, I guess.
リスは
With
どうし
Risu
てい
and
る
so on.
今は眠っているぜ
Which again, Risu is probably I saw him die with Monster. He saw it. Yeah, who did it? He got this weird bee eyes too. Yeah, that guy got this like Naruto eyes for some reason. Normally, I say that I never skip openings, guys. I am very proud saying that I never, ever, right, skip openings. The only time that I don't do it, that I might do it, is because I'm binge, because I'm separate. But normally I would never skip an opening, absolutely never. If it's like, one episode. But now we're watching 3, yeah, whatever that. But normally, absolutely never. But this time, oh yeah, so they brought her, yeah, they kidnapped her, of course. After they turn, is their boss then? The guy in the house has to be their boss, right? Oh, she wakes up because it's like food. Yeah, Namdi Kore! Yeah. She wakes up here because they. Oh, they got this mask. She's masked. Yeah, that's right. I got your senpai's mask. Oh, it's gonna make me make noise enraged, man. Noise is crazy, man. No one would ever kill my senpai! Yeah, hopefully Noi, exactly, I knew it. No noise like in rage mode, man. You can't hurt my senpai! Exactly, she's like, Wrigley, Butteros! Senpai! Exactly, Jesus Christ. This idiots, man, you can't provoke her. She loves senpai, man. Yeah, she punch him so hard and he dies or whatever. Yeah. Well, he gets like a stomach, he gets like a puke or something. Yeah, but he obviously lost that. One punch, of course. But yeah, you can't hurt freaking senpai, man. Her beloved senpai. But I'm guessing the guy in the chair is her. Sam is her boss. He sits there, but yeah, he's a die. He's probably the boss, though, right? Okay, now he like left the okay. Let him kind of die, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna piss off now, though. I'm gonna wake up there." Well, that guy's dead, but that was the guy that was working for the boss, though. Was she dead too? I guess the boss killed her or something? Yeah, I guess he killed her here, man. This kind of route I can show you. I guess he cannot. No, he eats her. What? No, he's like a he's like a titan. He's like a titan or something. What? He's the boss? He's like a giant zombie dude or something. What? Yeah, he's like a titan zombie. That's the boss? He suddenly turned, I think, a titan. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're gonna cut it open. It's like this weird zombie titan to save Noi here. Of course, it's like, yeah, you're a giant freak. But he has to transform then. Yeah, oh, his magic is. No, but it probably is a pill though. Okay, so it's the same guy, and he kinda, I guess, gave him some pills so he turned bigger. Yeah, but he saves her. She seems to be alive. Yeah, she's fine. He almost ate her. But I guess he gave her like some kind of pills that made him grow bigger. This guy probably isn't alive, right? Yeah, the boss isn't alive. Yeah, I was feeling that too. This guy's just crazy, right? These guys are just insane. So they don't have a boss, right? They're just insane. They just think that they have a boss. You know what I mean? They just. Yeah. This is some wacky doodle dude. So they just think they have a boss and they don't have a boss, right? Yeah, he's like a fake figure, so. His house burning down now. But yeah, the guy at the head there is just. It's just a figure. It's a robot or whatever. Oh, maybe it's Haru, maybe? No, him. Haru, maybe. Yeah. But something weird though. Like so he's not an actual person, but it's like a figure, right? It's probably gonna be like Caiman or Risu or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's something weird that it's like, okay, it's not an actual person. It's like some kind of figure someone built. Oh, there's Wi-Fi in the back. His wife is finally back. His dragon wife is back. But this, yeah. Haru? She's the kind of monster wife. Monster girl wife. Yeah, she's like, my husband! But he's look different too. She's like, what happened to your body? But he's like younger now, yeah. Professor Castle, yeah, it's her name actually, right? Haru? Oh, she's a devil, but The divil exam? Wait, so his wife turned into like a devil. Oh, she left him that much in the years? Because she was like... Yeah, they was 25 years and he looks younger too. I said he's like 20 years younger than last time they met. I have no idea how it works. He is de-aged and she's like a devil now. Yeah, this is like weirdly romantic. I don't know. What? Yeah, his wife turned into this kind of weird devil form, but that's what I heard, that he is still gonna be married to her. So this is gonna be some weird Roman storyline now with this guy. His wife is turning into like a monster, right? He's still gonna be like, I still love you, Haru. So this is true love, man. He's still gonna be with his wife, even if she turned into like a weird monster, yeah. Because I mean, she isn't that, you know, typical like, you know, sexy demon girl, right? He's like, no, she look at this, yeah. He's gonna be, I still love you. So this is true romance, man, true romance. He's still gonna be married to her, even if she doesn't look like a typical, you know, hottie of what. Yeah, there we go. That's his waifu, and I guess we don't know what her dream is, talking pos. No, but it sounds like she betrayed him, right? Or betrayed is the wrong word, but maybe betrayed him. But she kinda it sounds like she left him at least. Not necessarily left him as a divorce, but you know, left him as, I need to go and do this exam, and then I did this job and so on, and that's why we couldn't see each other in this many years or whatever. Yeah, it sounds like she kinda like, this was a big, abandoned him. Oh yeah, those guys were still alive in the refrigerator, yeah, that's true. They survived the fire because they were in the freezer, that's true. They put them in the freezer, yeah. Genius strategy, the genius strategy. And I guess she didn't know it's fine too. Yeah, they're also alive, right? Yeah, there's a lot of course. I said earlier, they have two more. They are basically the secondary main character, right? Yeah, and his wife flies away there. Here we go. The Kaido's back. The main storyline, I'll say. Or yeah, she's got time for it. She's important, right? Because she's got so. She's an important thought request for her powers. Oh, look, maggots. Disgusting. Yeah, natural devil. He punches him. Tell me the truth. Like, I won't. Okay, bam. Okay, punch him. And what happens if you don't tell me the truth? Yeah, it's like he smacks him. The ending, you see, that happens basically. He's lying on the floor and then wakes up in the elevator later. Yeah. I finally back to Caiman with Nikaido. Yeah. I like Caiman is like a cute outfit. Today, one episode to Caiman to return. Yeah, he wasn't in the anime until episode 1.5 here. It took a while to return, definitely. Yeah, he wasn't there for a bit there. Yeah, they need to like change the course time as well. But it's interesting, it took us this time to get back to the main storyline. But also go, yeah. You get the punch, man. Yeah, Subway. She's like, I need some knives so I can make food. And the guy is like, that's what we need. I need to cook food. Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course you do. Crazy chef lady. I guess someone is tailing them. No. Yes. You cat, maybe? I think so. Okay. Someone's after them. Yeah, Caiman is too skilled for this. I'm helping! Nakama! Yeah, she's a cute little girl, yeah. Yeah, so rough! Hey, who are you? I'm Nakama! Yeah, okay, she's a new recruit for that cross-eye, guys. Like, what? Nakamas? Yeah, but he's like, you know, part of the gang, bros, yeah. She's like, I got you guys. But she was like hiding it under her. Yeah. I'm a rookie, yeah, of course. She started like last week, so yeah. They're like, just pretend to be part of the team. Yeah, yes, we know Maki. Maki after all, yeah. I don't know, yeah, you know Miss Maki? Yes, we are friends with Miss Maki, yes. Maki and me are besties, exactly. As a customer, I guess. Yeah, she's, you know. Some kind of magic power, I guess. Maki-san? Maki-san? Man, this guy looks old, man. Old hack. This guy looks like this person looks like they're 10,000 years old, Jesus Christ. What is this old hack character? They look like they lived there. It's like the first person that died. They went to hell, basically. It's like a soul of someone that died a million years ago. It looks so old. Jesus Christ. This character here. Jesus Christ, man. It's like... Yeah. Guess we got a new outfit, I guess. Nothing is good enough for Caiman, man. Oh, she doesn't open them, she just hefts them. Yeah, she just buys them and doesn't even look at the inside of it. Terrible! Oh, yeah, no, Mark is a man. He probably gonna smack her. Knew it. Ah, come on. Come on, man. Maki's an annoying dude, man. It's only one Maki for me, guys. That's Master Maki. Yeah, of course. No, but Jesus Christ, man. A douchebag Maki. So, of course, always black powder is what they always, you know, it's like the power of sorcerer. So, oh, it's fake powder. Oh, it's fake black powder. I see. They're out of the real stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna fake it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy is corrupt now. He's like, no, it's in for the money. Yeah, he's gonna make money, man. But I guess she's like, she's an actual nice girl. She wants to actually help people. Oh, man, he's like, idiot girl. We're bad guys, yeah, we're bad guys. But I guess we actually will be Nakamas with Caiman now. Yeah. Yeah, so obviously Caiman probably will pick her up now. This poor girl, man. Maybe she did it. She's pissed off, right? Yeah. Yeah, Natsuki-chan, because she's like an actual nice person. She fights with hooks or something? I guess so. But yeah, she obviously will actually be friends with Nikaido and Caiman now. Because she's like a nice person. Oh, yeah! Well, she pulled out the hook there of him. You put a hook there. Oh, yeah, it's a dead, of course. But yeah, I mean, she actually will join them now, of course, because she's like a nice little girl, right? Or little, I don't know. She's like a teenager, maybe. I don't know how old she is. She's probably like, yeah, who knows? But she's a really common cat. She's like an orphan, you know. She's that kind of like, I'm an orphan girl that wants to help people that are sick or something, you know. Yeah, he's like, quit the cross-eye, you crazy girl. Yeah, and I was like, no, I like you. Let me be my senpai. Exactly. I want to be your. Please be my boss. Yeah, I knew it. Jimmy. I want you, Caiman. Please be my master. Nikaido, save me. He like picks up my student. And she picks up another. She's trying to rob that old lady or something. I like it. He's like, oh, I want to have a student. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. I'm just going back to that scene. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. It's so anime, though. It's so anime. He's like, no, I don't want you. And this poor girl is like, I need a master to teach me how to be good or evil. You know, she's like, please, Master Caiman, I believe in you. You're a cool guy. Right? It's just so iconic anime to that he meets this. But I mean, it's a very common. I think it actually comes over like, you know, Charles Dickens, right? The whole, yeah, it's classic, you know, Oliver Twist. Like, it's like an orphan girl, right? She goes in the slum, in the ghetto. She works with the bad guys, but she's actually a nice person deep down, right? And she believes that the bad guys actually are trying to help people, kind of in the slum, right? And then, of course, this guy is a pure bad guy. Food, of course. Nikaido's cooking food, yeah. She's like, yes, I love this. A bus? So there's gonna be crazy this anime, yeah, bus ride. It's gonna be insane probably, take a bus ride this city. Nice, omelette rice! Very Japanese. Omelette to Risu.
ねえなんで兄貴は一文なしなの
誰が兄貴だ
Yes, don't call me Big Bro! Aniki-chan! I was like, no, I'm not your Big Bro. You're my master now. I was like, no, no. No, I don't want to be your master. I was like, oh, god damn it. Oh, you're doing it? She's like, are you sleeping with her? She's my partner. Eyeball. Are you smashing her? Jesus Christ. This girl was like, are you doing it? Are you doing it? It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, she has a scar that she had in this back gone now. It's a good question, actually. What's this Steel Stabber with her? Man, it's kind of fan service now here. Because, yeah, I mean, it's classic, you know, she's looking at her scar in her back, and then, of course, she shows a little bit of her, yeah, classic anime fan service. It's like, the manga is probably a little more or less sensitive, probably, I guess. But, I mean, it's like typical fan service, you know. She's like, looking at her scar, like, oh, no, how did I get this scar, you know, and she has to be like, oh, no. She has to be, yeah, classic anime. It's like, oh, look at that scar. He's like, yeah, you remember from reality. What is he saying? He's just like, it's like a bathroom here. It's like a dollhouse or something. He's like, we can live in a dollhouse and we built with his papers. He's like, no, no, it's like a dollhouse, okay? Oh, it's the landlady, okay. Yeah, of course she looks some weirdo, of course she's. Some giant weirdo. But I guess they get paid for the newspapers or something. Oh yeah, they're 6 months late in the rent or something. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, yeah. It's some giant lady that's like, you better pay rent or I kill you, you know? Of course. Of course she's in love with him. That's not enough to pay rent because she likes him. She's in love with that guy, of course. Yeah, that's why they don't have to pay rent, because exactly, she's like, you don't have to pay rent if you become a husband. That's why they don't have to pay rent, because he wants this guy to marry her. Of course, this is how they avoid not having to pay rent, because that one, she's in love with that guy. Yeah, she's in love with him, so she is like, you don't have to pay rent as long as you become a husband. Of course. Of course. No, that makes sense. No, that makes sense, man. They gotta have one hot guy that can seduce the landlord, right? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm saying, yeah, they're late 6 months on rent because she's always trying to sleep with him. Yeah, what are they doing? Trying to go through the stuff for somehow or something? Some clue? What is he even looking for? It's like, no. I have nothing of value anyway. I'm really poor, so I don't know what you're trying to rob me for. But he knows though. He's the one that actually knows though. No, the cricket knows though. He knows who did it. Is he the only one that knows actually? Maybe. No, you're gonna fight now? Okay, you're gonna fight inside the house here. No, this guy's like, I will marry her. Here we go, dogs. I will marry her. Don't worry, guys. I will take care of it. That is so simple. He's like, no! He's like, don't do it, man. He's like, I can do it, guys. I love you, bros. He has to go and seduce the landlady. He's like, I can do it. Yeah, she's like, my money. He's like, don't worry. I will marry you. I will go with you instead. She's like, Ara, she wants it anyway. She's alive with him, right? She's like, yeah, if you marry me, you'll have to pay rent. So she's like, yeah, that's what she wanted. So I guess she's happy now. She clearly doesn't care about the money compared to her love. So, like, he blinded him. Yeah, threw some at him, I guess. I got poisoned. So. Yeah, but I was like, yeah. He's an insect. His eyes are like bees, right? So he's like, he got some kind of like insect powers, I guess. That's probably why, because his eyes are very strange. So yeah, he can probably secrete some. Yeah, he has some kind of weird, I guess, insect powers probably. Oh, they probably killed her or something now. Yeah, he threw something out the window, but he saw something stupid now. No, in this anime, this lady probably hit now, but they take the hit to the window. It's probably randomly gonna kill her or something. Yeah, because she gave him the Hiroshima! Exactly, I knew it. Then she dies, right? It's so stupid. This is this anime. He had to marry her to get the deed of the house, and then this random team flies through the window and kills her. So now he owns the house like that, become her husband. But they were only married like a second after rewatch this scene. This anime is so stupid. Yeah, so he marries her, right? He marries her, so they have to pay rent and so on, and they sign like the deed for the house or whatever, right? Yeah, they sign the deed for the house. He throws this like spike at the, he gets like a deed and everything, and he's like, okay, let's get married, and they get married, everything is fine and that, and he's like, okay, whatever, I marry her. He's like, don't worry guys, I've been married this lady, because she's rich. Yeah, and then she dies immediately from this spike that comes flying. Yeah, then she gets hit by this. Then she randomly gets hit by this accident. So they were married for like 5 seconds. Yeah, and now he's like, what? Oh, oopsie. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, and then they have the deed and her money or something. Because, yeah, that's the ultimate, man. He was married to her for like 5 seconds. Oh my god. But I knew it though, yeah. It was kind of obvious, of course. Of course it was new. It was obvious that they were gonna get married there. You know what I mean? That was obvious. Yeah, that was like, oh. And then that. Especially his wife, I guess. Because that's here. No, but it was kind of obvious though that would happen though, right? That Spike thing would hit her, right? I mean, his anime is fun and it's crazy and it's unpredictable. But in a sense, it gets so more predictable, right? Because that's what happens all the time with anime. Yeah, oh no, I pushed his car, or he's the guy over there. This anime has a domino effect, so... In that sense, I obviously expected her to be hit by this random nail flying out, right? It was very kind of, obviously kind of happening like that, so... Very much so, very much so. Yeah, it's Risu, right? Or Carmen, then, yeah. That's the weird stuff, who's the wax figure, right? Okay, that's the two guys. I mean, obviously the funnest bit once he threw the nail, but as I expected it to happen, right? So I expected it to be happening, 100%. It's like I said, it was kind of obvious. I mean, it's fun and so on, but it was obvious. Now, quick review then we go to episode 3. What is important here, right? For the actual main story, I suppose, is that he finds this wax figure. And this wax figure is probably Risu's face, right, or Carmen's so on. Yeah, it's probably like in that sense, right? That's what's important here. Who is this fake figure that we're praying to? That's their boss, right? That he was like, oh, it's our boss. That obviously wasn't there and they was being crazy. But it's very likely has their Risu's face, right? Very, very likely. And that's what's important here, I think, for the later storyline, of course. His wife probably the first later, right? Haru. And he had a flashback there, but she was like, I have to get powers. And she left, I guess. So, yeah, I think she definitely will come back, I mean, definitely. I'll be very much disappointed if she doesn't return, right? And then they pick up this new girl, which I guess now is typically, I want to be your student. Like I said earlier, it's a very common anime trope, right? From those old 19th century books. It's like, oh, you pick up some random teenager that wants to be trained by you. Oh, I want to be your squire or whatever. Let's train this thing. And, some martial art master, Karate Kid kind of style. Yeah, training some young, disciple to learn their craft, right? And then, of course, the joke is that he doesn't want to have a disciple. Yeah. So it's Dorohedoro's take on having a disciple, right? So now he's like forced to train this girl. He doesn't want to train her. He's like, no, leave me alone, right? So that's kind of classic Dorohedoro. They take a typical trope and they kind of subvert it. But that's episode 3. There we go. It's being sushi or something. Sushi mushrooms. Yeah, Nikaido's eating sushi mushrooms. But it's just sushi. It's mushroom he's cut, right? Yeah, it's just mushroom he has sliced sushi. Or something. Because he's the mushroom guy. He's the mushroom guy, right? Of course. Yeah, I guess it's good though. Oh yeah, you get these words, of course. Because it's obviously magical mushrooms. His powers is mushrooms. Yeah, I mean his magic is mushrooms. Obviously, it's like you eat this mushroom and then you teleport. Yeah, of course, Nikaido's. Yeah, it's like, in our dreams, yeah. Of course. The sushi topping is a new kind of mushroom. There we go. The sushi mushroom, dream mushroom. Yeah. Yeah, he died. Yeah, it looks like meat, but it's a mushroom, of course. Then you actually, yeah, the pet is like what's happening again, then you fall asleep. But they're all sharing the same dream, right? Yeah. So you eat this like weird mushroom, and you're all getting into this dreamland. So of course it is. Yes. Yeah, my new food brand, Dream Mushrooms. As a dream. So if I want to, I can be more muscular. Dream! He's like, why are you in the car? Why are you in Shota's form? Instead of being, why is Shota in the Kaido's form? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. He's like, why are you in that form? Why is it so stupid? Why are you looking like Shota? Like, stop that, Nikaido. Instead of being like, you're obviously being discovered who you are. Instead of understanding that, he's like, why? Oh, it's so stupid. Yeah, it's in the dream, I guess. He's like super big now. What is this thing? Is that into like what is this new power they have? Yeah, exactly. Dream machine mushroom power up. He turned into Goku. Bisu, what happened to him? She got bigger oppies. He's like, dream, I gotta go back to that. Bisu's dream used to have bigger knockers, of course. And he's like, let's not talk about it. Her dream is just this dream. I'll show it better, yeah. Her dream is just this dream. Used to have bigger oppies. Nothing fancy, just, you know, bigger oppies. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I guess it's a good dream, yeah. He's like, yeah, okay, I expect that. Yeah, Nikaido, what do you wish for? Yeah, now he's angry. I'm sorry, I got huge oppies now. That's so stupid. It's like, my power dream is to have way bigger tits. Of course she is. Yeah. The bounce effects. This her dream used to have really, really big bounce effects. She wants to experience that. Oh, that's old, yeah. Before she had the whole skull thing, yeah, of course. The episode 4, I think, 3. It's a nightmare now. Yeah, nightmare now. But I like that her dream was like, yeah, she wanted really big tits. So she could running around there with giant tits. Well, the mom, I guess. Does her mom have big oppies too? Dad, I suppose. Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, of course. So she had like a nightmare, remembering her parents on. He seems keeps going. Yeah, now he's like, I got my girl. Yeah, like his dream just keeps going, man. Yeah, he turned into like a giant muscular dude, and he got a bunch of waifus, and he's the boss now. He's like, yeah, I got hot chicks and everything. Yes, that's his dream, of course, to turn into a giant. That's a nightmare, I guess, I got now then. So I guess all the dreams goes from happy time to the nightmares. So this mushroom isn't that good then, right? Because you actually, yeah, now he's in the trash. You can throw it into the trash, yeah. No, yeah. So the mushroom actually, of course, have like a. That's why he's dreaming that Nikaido hates him now, of course. Yeah, exactly. He dreams that Nikaido. Yeah, exactly. His nightmare. That Nikaido hates him. Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, he can't handle the dryness. So his whole... Exactly, he's fearing dryness. A true nightmare! Yeah, like, yes, a dream machine can also give you nightmares of dryness. No! Nothing but the pest! Yeah, exactly. So he's like, his nightmare is... Yeah, that's you also see the worst part of your life, yeah. Clearly. Do you actually want to buy this? He's like, no! No, I don't wanna buy this. Yeah, she's like knifing her parents and so on. Yeah, it's like, no. Okay, because I'm opening it. No, you probably don't want to buy this. No, you probably don't. But, okay, before we get to the next part now of the episode, this does feel very typical of this anime, right? How it's like, the first, I don't know, 1,000 minutes feels like a joke, right? That's very unlikely will that ever matter for the storyline. Now it's, you know, the actual main storyline, whatever, right? But that's, I feel, very Dorohedoro. It's like here's some random jokes about them getting nightmares, and maybe it will be relevant that they will leave and go to her parents. But probably has zero relevance, right? It's probably just these like random comedy jokes, and then you come back to the main story. It's very Dorohedoro. It's like some weird, nightmare fueling food. Okay. Also, he uses their bodies to absorb them somehow. I guess he like maybe can use their bodies to maybe he can get black powder. Maybe he's using their bodies to create black powder, right? Probably. That's probably how it works, right? These guys are probably, you know, he probably takes their bodies and makes them into black powder, right? Something like that. Yeah, then they can use magic by eating the black powder. Yeah, but that's probably how it works, right? They take the bodies of some facility, makes them into that black powder somehow, and then they can eat it and use the old magic temporarily, right? Probably. Reset school. Nice to meet you. What's he screaming? Everyone's like, yeah, what a bastard. What is this thing? Jesus Christ. What is this thing? Oh, you can produce a little bit smoke. Yeah, and I guess I get beaten if you can't. Yeah, I guess I get like motivation. So school is clearly this guy eats with like a bike cabin though. This guy, he's probably the killer, probably. Yeah, that guy that's eating the food is probably the killer. This guy is weirdo that's eating food. Aikawa, the guy that was like fighting him, wasn't eating. Yeah, you owe me lunch now. Typical of Aikawa, yeah, this guy is probably the strongest. And probably kills Risu then. It's like her house though, right? Misu's house, probably. Yeah. That looks like Misu's house though. That's important to know. That looks like that was her house, right? And she's part of this somehow, right? Well, I guess they are killing them. He's like, what happened to our classmates? And Risu's out there to kill their bodies. He's like, I'm pretty sure they had that clown dude there last week. What happened to that clown guy? He's like, yeah, strange. Like, they have some weird arm things now, some cross things. Maybe it's another. It's like Guile, man. Jesus Christ, look at the hair, yeah. Yeah, he can't. So teach you to make smoke. Yeah, you can never graduate. You can never graduate. You have to be able to smoke. Okay, yeah, that's what they was wearing. And he's selling stuff to them. So what, you can use magic then? You can't? Maybe, probably doesn't work. Yeah, it probably doesn't work also buy these weird magic bracelets. But I guess he's gonna be like, no, I won't buy that shit. Back to weirdo. Yeah, you damn brat! Oh, he's the one killing the student? I don't know if he's doing it. What is Aikawa's power then? Some weird gravity? I don't know. He's like jumping down there and easily slice them open, man. So Aikawa clearly is very, very strong. Yeah, this guy is clearly uber strong. He's killing immediately. He's like, I got a plan, don't worry. Nice. I gotta buy his body. Don't worry about that. I can clean that shit up. Yeah, that's no worry. I got it. Yeah, it's like, we can probably make some money with that. It's like, I got a solution for this. Okay. This guy doesn't seem to be, he's like, yeah, I'm waiting for this moment. Is he some undercover cop or something? He was like trying to arrest him or something? And obviously arresting in this anime is like basically killing them. But they're like, yeah, Judge Dredd, you know, arresting in this anime is like, yeah, we arrested him by selling him to the, you know, gravekeeper guys. But whatever. better Caiman is
やっ
his
と
new
正し
student. Yeah, he's picked up some weirdo he can't get rid of. He's like, "Jesus Christ, stupid girl! I wanna be your master." Caiman! It's like, no, leave me alone. Set that around for me or something. It's so annoying. No, but he recognized, it might be when he lost his head, right? He recognized his place. Yeah, Caiman recognizes this. Is it school, probably? Yeah, it's probably the school, right? The view saw the flashback. Exactly. So this is the school. But I guess it's cancelled now then. I wonder why the school is cancelled though. That shouldn't really be important. I mean, yeah, why is it? He obviously has been there, you know, at school so once you saw, but yeah. I wonder why it's abandoned though. But he, yeah, he obviously remembers now that he, yeah, obviously remembers the school now, but yeah, I wonder why it's abandoned though. Maybe because that what you saw would explain. I mean, yes, of course, the teacher was evil, but I don't think they would like close the school with one teacher. They already did that, anime. Yeah, he has a lot of headaches now back in the school there. There's someone there carrying some body or something. What? Something else happened at school after this teacher, definitely. Yeah, what's that? No, this is where it was head then. Some kind of giant demon statue there. Of course. And there are student names there. Oh, teachers, I'm sorry, yeah, basically you have your sign there. Oh, sad says that. Maybe he worked here now? No, it's his file, maybe. Yeah, it's Risu's file. Oh, and Risu. Now if I remember who he is. Oh, his head like explodes. Oh man, we get some kind of like memory ID here. He already named Risu though, so that always has to transform. Oh, he leaves out his weird lizard body.
よろしくね。
俺の名前は
My name is Risu. Here we go. Wait, the body you saw? Wait, what? But Aikawa is the one who did it, right? Of course, Aikawa is the one who did it. Aikawa, of course, is the one that actually hurt him, right? Of course. He finds his body now, something. Yeah, it's like super dark here and maggots or whatever. But Aikawa has to be the one that actually like got him in here. The Risu. I don't remember this thing. But I'm thinking Aikawa has to be, as I said earlier with this flashback, Aikawa has to be the one that probably killed him, right? So to speak. I got his head on that. So now Caiman here is a kind of mental breakdown. It's the open, I like this, like the open scene. Yeah, and he remembers inside of him. The Risu inside of him or something. What's happening? He finally remembered? He finally remembered who he is? He's like, I am this Risu guy or something. You see in that name maybe gave him.
ここにいたのか
But it has to be Aikawa, right? The guy you saw in the flashback with the teacher. Yeah, Caiman! There has to be Aikawa who killed him, right? There has to be Aikawa who killed him. Has to be. Has to be, man. Yeah. Now he's having his memories trigger. He can, yeah, he hit himself. Yeah, and of course yeah. He remembers his Risu. Probably. He might, but it also kind of weird, although he has like Aikawa though. When he left his body, it was almost like he was Aikawa. So maybe he isn't Risu, maybe he's Aikawa, yeah. It was almost like he lost the body and it was like, I am Aikawa, yeah. It's almost like a little bit. Okay, yeah, medical. Don't you leave me behind, girl! You trying to trick me, aren't you? I like that you tried to leave me here. You're trying to abandon me, aren't you? It's like, no, I'm not, weird orphan girl. Like, I'm not trying to leave you. I promise, maybe. Yeah. She's like, you're trying to abandon me, aren't you? No. But yeah, if I don't remember who he is. My name is Risu.
魔法使いなのか
But he's a sorcerer, he can't use magic though. He's immune instead.
この学校に通
Yeah,
ってた
I'm
ん
the
だ
guy that went to school, man.
ここでリスト
So he's Aikawa
で
instead.
も
He's not Risu? Yeah, that's what I meant. Maybe he isn't Risu because when his body split, he was like, I am Aikawa instead, talking to Risu. So it's like, well, he's Maybe Caiman is the guy that was incredibly balanced, right? With Risu, yeah, maybe is it Risu? That's what I'm thinking here, because I've been wondering through this. Especially with that scene, because it was kind of like he was looking at Risu, being like, yeah, nice to meet you, Risu. It was kind of like that, right? So, he's maybe then the other guy. Or maybe it's both somehow. It's very strange. Back to this weird door teleporter she has one. The bug can't get through the door. It's too big for the door. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, it probably was again Risu, right? There was the wax figure. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and clean up and then tell you about everything. Oh, they never seen it before? That's of course, maybe there. Yeah, of course. He's like, yeah, let's explain to you what it is. So he has a book, maybe, of that? Ah, he got different... Yeah.
研究に協力してくれていたんだよ。というより、彼の希望で始めたんだけどね。
I thought it could be Risu or
このファイルの男は人間だったのか。
なあ、それは確か。
Who is that? Yeah, who's this guy then? Brains. Yeah, of course it's a human hole. Yeah, obviously because I can't use magic, so obviously they take the smoke power and so on, of course. I mean, obviously they use the smoke to use magic to fight them. Okay. That's the grandma, I guess, with the head there. Yeah, I guess it's that, I guess. Maybe not, his neck is just really long. No, his neck is like... But his neck, he's not dead, his neck is like a... Yeah, he's not dead, right? Exactly, his neck, he got a very long neck. Yeah, he's not dead. Yeah, he's not dead, of course. Yeah, he's like a giraffe. Yeah, I was thinking that. You idiots, I'm not dead! Yeah, I'm not dead, I'm a goddamn giraffe! This guy's like, what are you talking about? I'm not dead, I never died! Yeah, I'm just sleeping! Yeah. He's just like a giraffe or something! He's just like a goddamn giraffe! He's like, what are you wrong with you idiots? I'm not sleeping! Yeah, I'm a human with a really long neck. This anime is just very weird, so it's just like, yeah, this guy got a giraffe neck. But I was thinking that dude, he doesn't look dead. This was clearly like a neck of... No, he's not dead. He's a goddamn giraffe. He's a goddamn giraffe, of course. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, obviously. Of course, the grandpa is a giraffe guy. It makes sense. But okay. Let's dig up. Let's dig up his grandson. But he's probably not there, right? It's gonna be a body here. They're like, it's... Maybe it's like Aikawa or something. Yeah, they're not gonna be there, right? He's like, I was at a funeral. He's probably not dead, right? No, he's probably not dead, of course. He's definitely there. It's not gonna be a story like he's there, bro. Yeah, you know, his coffin is gonna be empty, man, or something. Or not a body. Or, no, he means kicks it off, man. It's clearly empty, right? Yeah, of course. It's the most obvious thing ever. Of course his body isn't there. Of course his grandson isn't dead. Or whatever that means. But of course his grandson isn't dead. Okay, that's how it ends, guys. But yeah, I mean, obviously his grandson is gonna be dead. It would be like zero, it would be the least revealing ever, right? If they dig up his body, it's like, alright, yeah, he didn't die yet. He's faked death. He faked his own death, of course. But yeah, let's review it. And it feels, I'm gonna guess, because I'm Miami only, that Caiman is actually Aikawa, right? He's not Risu. And I've been saying that before too, not it was Aikawa saying, but he was not Risu. I was saying that the first instance, it feels kind of weird to me. And now, when he remembers Risu, you see this whole thing coming out of his body again, right? And he looks like Aikawa, right? Because this thing here, that's clearly the mask Aikawa had. So Caiman is actually Aikawa, not Risu, right? Again, I'm obviously Emmy only, and I'm tricking me here. That's what I'm getting from this episode, right? And even if it first felt like it's a big red herring, right? That it felt like, okay, obviously he's right, Risu, and he sees Risu's name, and you think first, oh, he has to be Risu or whatever, right? But then you actually see him looking at it, and then this scene happens, and he leaves his body. And again, clearly the human coming out of his lizard body is actually Aikawa with the mask and so on. Obviously, it's supposed to look at him. You saw the flashback with Risu, then it was Aikawa that did this. So it's like, yeah, where's Aikawa instead? So that's who actually he is, probably. I mean, guessing it here. But I think he might be both though, because the whole thing is so weird, right? That he has like 2 different body parts or whatever. So he might be his body might be a mixture of Risu, Aikawa or something, and at least sort of, who knows? Yeah, this anime is crazy. But that's what I get it now, right? He's supposed to be Aikawa, and this whole, it's been a massive red herring, and that also surprised me per se, because I always felt it was kind of weird. Like I said in the first reaction, in episode 1 here, I was like, I guess he's kind of is Risu, but I don't think it's confirmed, you know what I mean? So I said earlier, I was like, I do think he is pointed out to be Risu, but I don't think he actually is Risu. I think there's another twist on it, right? So I think that's what I was coming at before as well. So I think that's probably true, that he is Aikawa. Let's give him this in here. I think he looks more to be Aikawa, right? And he has the body inside of him, maybe some guilt or something that he ate him or something like that. Yeah, he killed him. That being said, though, Aikawa very likely is the one that killed Risu, right? Yeah, I think regardless, right? Regardless of who he actually is supposed to be, who Caiman is, he's the guy that killed Risu is very likely Aikawa, right? I mean, that flashback in the school that they became friends there, and then he gets he's the one that murdered him, and that's how Risu figured out with the other guy, Koba, that he probably knows that it's Aikawa. And obviously, the other guy, Koga, he knows who actually did it. Right? He's the one that actually, he might be, he sounds like he's the only witness. I mean, maybe only, but I think he's the only character to actually know the truth who killed Risu, right? So he probably knows that it is, of course, Aikawa did it. In my this episode, but I think this is extremely likely, right? That he's like, yeah, it was that guy, the strongest non-sorcerer ever, or something like that, right? And yeah, we saw how Aikawa was very, very powerful. So he's, before Caiman then, so probably massively so. But otherwise, obviously Risu is similar to Caiman, that they can't use magic and so on. So they're obviously very, very similar. That's why you're thinking in the backstory that he's like, yeah, it's probably him because he was to school because he can't use magic. But Aikawa also was fighting them with a knife, right? He wasn't using magic either. So they're both like basically they're both like non-magic users, I think. And yeah, probably something like that. Which of course means that it's kind of like Maki, right? Think about the Kaiser, but kind of Maki, right? When you're his magic immune, basically, right? He's like physically strong, no magic, so he's also magic immune, right? Something like that. But anyway, that was the big thing, of course, the big reveal. I would say so, right? I think that's the big thing. But otherwise, what more happened? Well, you had it's overall, right? Episode is funny, it's crazy. The anime is very, very weird. Yeah, his anime is cray. It be just doing weird stuff in the background all the time, right? That weird mushroom thing. And that to me just, as I mentioned earlier, that to me just feels so much like Dorohedoro. It's like a 5-6 minute scene of them eating his like dream mushroom. And then they all have this weird nightmare. So he's like, no, they're drying me. No, my only weakness, hot air. The worst thing ever. It's like, this is a super strange nightmare. So it's like, what is this scene, right? And of course, Ibiza has like giant knockers. Yeah, her dream is just to have massive youngs. Like, oh God. And it's like, okay, I get it, yeah. Pretty straightforward dream there, girl. Yeah, she's like, oh. And she sits down, right? You see them go, yeah. And they're like, do-do. Like, her dream is like, boing, boing. like, Jesus Christ, it's so stupid. Her dream is to be like, boing, boing, boing. You're like, yep, that's her dream. That's a realistic dream. That's the only dream she ever wanted. No, but as we saw, though, there was like one relevant scene, and I was thinking that too, that it wasn't really relevant of like, his muscle Goku dream or whatever, but yeah, her parents might be relevant because it's very likely it was the mansion they walked by, and he said, yeah, the organization bought this mansion, and the boss bought this mansion or whatever, basically, right? So there is some connection with Ibizu's parents and her into this main storyline, right? So that's basically it. The dream kind of showed her house and her parents, so that's going to be important later, maybe. But overall, yeah, it's like a weird comedy bit, massively so. Because the new girl, of course, they picked up, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, typical orphan girl, also betraying And we also learn these guys have been trained to fight sorceress by, like, I guess, you know, muting them, silencing them, and so forth, right? And Fester is like, yeah, I know that. Yeah, you can't forget about his weird wife, you know. It's a demon. I hope she returns, though. It's like I said earlier, right? Because people have told me that she is like an actual love story. He's gonna stay with her, even though she's a monster girl, and she can like transform into her. Like, she can probably be turned into a monster girl, right? Half demon, you know, something like that. But he's gonna be like, no, it's fine, you stay in your monster form. It's gonna be some stupid thing like that. I heard he's like very romantically, he really likes her, and he's gonna allow him to stay in this form. You don't have to use your magic to revert or something. He's gonna be like, no, honey, stay in your hideous monster form. Whatever makes you stronger or something. Something stupid like that. But I have to say, I don't remember exactly if they explained if why he's so much younger or so on. Because she did mention too that I would recognize it first. You change your body. And he's like his character is like Doctor Dude. But when they explain that, did they ever explain that with his body? How he actually works, so to speak? Well, yeah, of course, lastly, his patient then. Obviously, the grandson was alive. Oh my god, spoiler. No, but that was so obvious that his body, he was a fake of that, of course. Of course, he faked it. What I'm thinking now is that he's Aikawa, right? The thing in the most, yeah, he might be Aikawa. He might be the one that is the son. We couldn't see his face, of course. We still didn't see it because he was lying there in the hospital. We didn't see the face. There was very like stuff in his face. We couldn't see it, right? Same thing with the vast figure. So that's obviously a big mystery. Who is the grandson? Who is the patient? Because obviously now the anime covered his face twice, and that tells me that it has to be a character we know, right? Like Risu or Aikawa or so on. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing I would say, right? From an anime, whatever, so to speak, you know, writing standpoint, it's very, very clear that there's no reason the author would hide his face twice unless he was like a very important, very known character. So again, it has to be basically be either Risu or like Emily, but like, you know, it has to be one of these main characters, right? That it's gonna be revealed that, oh yeah, of course his grandson was this guy, that's why he's gone, or he fated that something. Certainly, I'd be very, very, very surprised if he's not like the main character, right? His grandson, something like that. It has to be like he's super important now. They hidden his face twice, right? So yeah, the author clearly is like, you know, oh, this character be uber important when we finally figure it out. And so I think it's gonna be Aikawa, that right? Ergo Caiman. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Probably a longer than expected. I don't know. I think it doesn't happen all the time, right? Almost like editing the video, so I'm cutting away some mid stuff and it's a little bit less. But it was overall a pretty good episode. I think all three of them. A lot of actions, pretty good fight, good mystery, and we will see what to do next week then. I am a little unsure. I'm hoping he's gonna do, you know, one episode per week, right? But yeah, with Netflix these days, who knows, right? But anyway, tomorrow then, as I mentioned earlier, to Stone, and also this reincarnation anime, this like really weird reborn anime where everyone is like famous people being like, I have never read it, but I heard it's extremely weird anime where basically it's like called Petals of Reincarnation, reincarnation, and basically it's like everyone is like a dead historical figure. Like someone is oh, this guy is, you know, Benjamin Franklin or something. Then they're gonna fight, of course. Yeah, they get some weird power based on the war. It's something like that, right? Now this guy is like, you know, oh, he's this person, Alexander the Great. He's very good at this thing. Oh, this guy is like a scientist. He can do this thing. It's something stupid like that. They have like one magic power each, based on who they used to be in their previous life, right? Then they're gonna have some battle royale or something. I don't know, but it's supposed to be a completely insane storyline where every, you know, like historical person in it, like every historical person is in it, and it's supposed to be incredibly weird because it's like, oh yeah, these guys are fighting or something, and you're like, oh my god, this is a weird thing. I don't want to spoil it, but obviously I know who's gonna be. One girl is a reborn person. One female character is, I'll be spoiled, is basically like, you know, the reincarnation of the most, I would say, I guess, infamous person on the planet, right? So you're like, what is happening? Historically, yeah, you're like, what is this thing? So, and her power is based on what he did, I guess. Her powers is like, oh, gas or something. I don't know, it's gonna be super weird. But anyway, see you tomorrow. I'm interested in watching it though, because it looks to be like an insane anime, completely insane, right? So, anyway, guys, you can have a great day.